this is Lego Campus.
Welcome.
Lego Familia Days 2025. This is Chrissy. Of course I know your name. This is Chrissy. So good to see you.
Nice to see you again.
And this is Mike, the Rocket Psyche. Good to see you again.
I've done other things since the Rocket, Andres.
But this is still the
I've
best
done
set.
a lot of things since the
But
Rocket.
the Rocket. I mean, you've also done the carousel, but this is like a safety issue with the kids. We know that. So anyway, this is a brand new set.
I would just like to say, not one kid has been hurt on that carousel in more than 8 years of operation. So when is it going to be enough?
When it's enough. Never. Oh, this was good, by the way. Never give away the microphone. Lee, we need you over here. Come on over here. Because, okay, we have a brand new set. The most important thing, this is Stranger Things, a beloved show on Netflix, out there for many, many years. We've seen 5 seasons. No, we've seen 4 seasons. There's going to be a 5th season soon. And I haven't seen one single second of the show. But I built the Upside Down set, which was awesome. So this time I brought somebody. This is Lee, by the way. Lee, say hello.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, it's good to be here.
And he knows everything. So my thinking was, you could grill Mike Psyche. So ask all the tough questions, okay? So first of all, good to see everybody. Chris, by the way, is filming. Thank you so much. He's such a great guy. Okay, this building looks good. It is blue. But the first question by Lee.
All right, so I guess if I'm gonna ask questions, can you name how many spiders are in this house?
Ooh, what are we talking about? Real spiders? There's 0 real spiders in the house. Are we talking about Lego elements? Are we talking about decorations?
I was asking
Are we-
about the number of Lego spiders in the house.
Okay, does a decoration count
Sure.
on a sticker?
Okay, so I imagine the number is gonna be a lot higher than I was imagining if there's spiders on stickers.
What about, do you consider the Mind Flayer the beast that...
He counts as a spider, yes.
Okay, all right. Do you consider the prototype drawings of the Mind Flayer that Henry Creel did as a child to be spiders?
No, they need to be
Then 2.
alive, too.
Wait, alive?
It counts, it counts.
I'm going to say between 2 and 3.
Okay, 2 and 3.
Okay, is that right, Chrissy?
That is correct.
Okay, we have Spider in the Attic. You can see that on film, right?
Yeah. Some
Spider-
editing afterwards. Some
Yeah.
editing.
Spider in the Attic. We have Spider Book. Wait, we also have the word spiders.
Yeah.
So that may count as another. And then we have a little decoration of the Mind Flayer. So we're going 3.5. 3 in a word.
When you look at this stunning building, Lee, is there anything wrong?
From my memory of the show, it looks strikingly accurate to the architecture of the house.
Right answer.
You got
You got a good guy.
Wait, he's supposed to ask us the questions. Why are you asking him?
They were the ones who have been to the actual house, right? You guys went to the set?
Yep.
So I feel like you should be asking them, Andre.
I feel like we've lost the format.
We've lost the plot.
Lee was going to grill us about Stranger Things, and now you're grilling him about the
See, Mike,
house.
it's all upside down. That's why.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Chris. You gotta
Chris,
put the camera upside
so
down. Yeah.
so you've been good question. So you've been at the set where they actually filmed the show
Yes.
down in Australia because it's upside down. No.
No,
Anyway,
I'll tell you that.
This is actually not the upside down. This is right side up. So this is filmed in North America. But you're right. That would be in Australia if it was upside down. So the Creel house is a real. The filming location is a real house in Georgia in the USA, and we went and visited the real house while they were filming scenes from season 5. We went in this door, this real front door. We walked past this lamppost. I don't remember this mailbox if I'm completely honest.
Yeah, I don't remember actually.
So don't grill us on that. We went in here in this entryway. We came up some stairs. Now, eagle-eyed Lee,
Yes?
where should this room be?
All right, you're really testing my knowledge
hey,
here. I haven't
come on.
studied the house like you guys.
Okay, so this room is actually in the back here, and this room should actually be there. So we took a little bit of artistic liberty, and this room is actually the ground floor. That wallpaper is actually the ground floor in the entryway. Of course, we all knew that, so I no point in even asking that question. But yeah, so we came up here, we went in that room. In that room, we brought the first version of this Lego model and put it on a table in that room, in the house. Some legends say it's still there today. It's not, but some legends say
Yeah.
that.
So, anyway, there are a lot of decorations in here. What is your favorite one?
Oh, that's a great question. So we were very intentional with what we included. So every sticker or decoration that's in here actually ties back to the story in some way. We can't say too much, but one of the ones that's probably most relevant to the story for season 5 is this room right here is actually having a lot of allusions to Alice in Wonderland.
another video after that.
So the classic Alice in Wonderland story. So even though it may seem a little bit random to have a white rabbit and some teapots and teacups on the wall, it's actually relevant to things that we saw while we were in that actual room. And then other decorations. So actually one of my favorite is we have a new deco on the door that Mike said that we actually walked through, which we did. And we saw that actual stained glass of the rose. And that was really fun. Yeah, so it's a new decoration that we have.
So before we will see the true magic and why everybody right now is freaking out here, and this is gonna be,
I'm
I
ready
mean,
for it.
this, yeah, we're ready. But before that, Lee, do you have a question to grill the rocket?
Wait,
Like
can
Psyche.
I have a question. Okay,
okay.
a story and a question. Okay, in season 4, do you remember there's a scene in, what's it called? Surfer Boy. What's the pizza chain? Surfer Boy Pizza, right? They're in Surfer Boy Pizza making the tank for 11. And Jonathan and Will have this moment where they're talking about their childhood and they're talking about a Lego figure that I think Will got stuck up his nose, right? So we actually went back. I went back into our archive and found the minifigure that they're talking about and found the set that they're talking about. And we made a replica of the box and put the pieces in it. I have a picture of this. Maybe someone can get it. And put the pieces in it. And we sent it to the production to potentially use in season 5 in some way. So perhaps Bob, that construction worker that they talk about, is going to be in the show. We don't actually know. We just sent it to them and thought, hey, it's up to them if they want to use this. And we told them, like we went and did our homework correctly. We found the exact guy that you're talking about. It's
Well, I think it's amazing that they did their homework apparently, and that it actually
Yeah,
was an
yeah, yeah.
actual Lego. Because I wasn't sure. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if it was an actual
It
set
was-
that was around back
when
then.
did we find it? I think it was from 1979. It's this like road construction crane. So it could, maybe we're going to have something in Stranger Things season 5. I don't know.
And you did your own graphics for it. I remember you and Justin putting together the die cut for the packaging.
No, we actually, the
Oh,
prototype
you guys
said that
liked
for
me
us.
then. You
Prototype
I
said.
was so proud.
No,
You guys
Justin scanned it in,
Okay.
and then we gave it to the prototypes department, and they turned it into a box.
I'm kind of lost. Was there any question here? No.
I said it was a story.
It's a nice one.
We lost the plot a long time ago
I
with
think
the
you
formatting.
accidentally answered the question
Okay,
before
no,
you
I'm
asked
ready
it,
to
which
show
was
off
what
the
was
big
figure.
reveal.
I think now it's
ready. Okay, are you
it's
ready?
time. Okay, come on, guys. Even if you never seen Stranger Things, this will blow your mind. You will geek out. You will freak out. Your life will never be the same after you've seen this. Everybody, here we go. No way.
You can put figures inside. And I know you say, Mike, enough, right? But look,
Oh wow.
same.
Wow.
Brilliant, this man. Brilliant.
Wow.
And you know what?
A new technique there with the roof.
It's 18 plus.
I don't mean to brag, but this piece has never been in regular blue before. So when I discovered that you could combine these, originally I was making the roof of the van just by a 6x12 blue plate. And then I just realized, oh, that's the same length as if I combine these 3. And look at how beautiful the shapes are of the roof of this van, guys. Come on. This van is perfect. So this is actually based on a van concept made by Adam Grabowski, one of our top van designers at the Lego Group. And then I added the side pipes, which he didn't know was a part of the car. And I changed the bumper a little bit and redid some things in here. So he's actually quite mad at me about this still, but we're working through it. But yeah, this van, that's what you meant, right?
I'm sure everybody will watch
going
the
on
whole
this?
video these days.
We can end the video now. That was
Oh.
This transformation was actually kind of the basis for the whole product. Was could we make a a house that transforms in, as you know, from Stranger Things, from your
Absolutely.
vast experience. There's a lot of different versions of the Creel house. There's flashback versions. There's dilapidated 1980s version. There's the upside down version. Then there's this mind layer version. Then also at the end of season 4, the house there's almost could we call it an earthquake?
Yeah.
It's not really an earthquake. It's like a portal that's opening, but the house kind of gets ripped in half. So we were trying to represent all these different things in just one model. So we thought a transforming house kind of does that. So then, yeah, it's not really exactly one specific version, but I think you get the feeling of what this house does in the show if you watch it.
Lee, is this happening in the show?
I'd say it does a great representation of what happens in the show.
Thought you had it.
He did it. One more point for Mike.
It looks
And the clock. So it opens to reveal the clock, which if you see the show, if you see this clock, you're going to have a bad time. So that's kind of the highlight feature when it opens up
Side
there.
note, I think that little build for the clock is great. It packs in a lot of detail there. It seems pretty accurate from what I can remember.
We're actually really restricted in the height because of the way this roof section comes down. It has to clear those horns on the front of the clock. Don't look too closely at the clock in the show. This is a artist's interpretation of the clock, but it does have a clock face. So we got that part. And it's brown. We got that.
This
Is
looks.
that even a real microphone?
It is a real microphone.
Okay.
Look at this. It's all branded. Look at this. Yeah. Anyway, Mike, what is your favorite detail of this house? Haunted house?
Too many. I showed you the van roof already. Actually, I am very excited to bring. I don't know that we've done this part in regular gray, but I was really excited to bring this part in for the set. There's going to be, this maybe is spoilers. I don't know. Well, it's definitely spoilers right now for you guys. Actually, I'm just not even going to say. I'm not going to say about that. Yeah, but then a detail on the house. One of the areas where we did the most iteration was how to capture the details of the window. So we had so many pictures of the real house that we really didn't have excuses for taking artistic liberty, but we do anyway. And we wanted to make something that was simple to build and also stable because, you know, the whole thing is moving apart and not popping out. So we used this, if you asked me 6 months ago, I could tell you exactly where this is from, but this is like this diamond piece. Usually we have it in transparent colors. I was gonna say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say elves. Yeah, I think it was made for elves way back in like 2014 or 15. But recoloring that to white and then using them back to back like this, I think does a pretty good job of creating that kind of molding that's over the windows. And so we do that a lot of times. And that, believe it or not, that's of all of the different iterations and explorations we did for that detail, this one is super, super simple. So I'm really happy with that.
So, Lee, first of all, I like the color scheme here a lot, but is it accurate to the show? So is it like when you've seen all the episodes, the 122 episodes we've seen so far? I don't know. Do you think it's the way it should be? I mean, should it be like the way it is right here? You know what I mean? It's a long day.
As Mike the Rocket was saying earlier, there's a lot of different versions of the house in the show, and this is obviously combining a lot of those. And the color does change based on the setting that the house is in. So the blue, I think it looks great. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but it looks fantastic. I'm sure they did their homework though.
This sounds good. So, Chris, you're filming the whole time, which is very kind of you. Your question, please. What do you would like to know here?
Well, as the person filming, I would like to see it transform many, many, many more times.
Okay, that's not a question, but here we go. No. Okay.
What do you mean? 100 or what?
Well, that is a question. Let's just start with 8,
How many have I done?
3, 4.
Is he hoping that this is gonna break?
And now please turn it once here.
No.
No?
There. See. Okay. Here. Do you see what is going on here? Don't.
Oh.
This is a little extra thing that we're not really supposed to talk about yet. So
Okay. I see. So no filming from the back?
no filming from the back. Well, you can film from the back now,
It's not when it's open.
and you can imagine whatever you want to imagine. But
Would it be a major spoiler?
It's a pretty big spoiler.
we don't know exactly. So this set is getting unveiled in the middle of season 5. And so when it gets unveiled, you're going to see all the minifigures and the packaging and all sorts of stuff. And we don't know enough about season 5 to tell you which things that we've done in this model will have happened yet. So we're just going with like we play it safe. So we're revealing a little bit less than we're allowed to.
Have you read the script of season 5?
I don't know how to read.
Okay, I know that. Okay. Anyway, so let's talk a bit
No, we've
about,
not read the
in the end, about the minifigures. We have like a lot of minifigures here.
Yep. So in total, the set has 13 minifigures. Today, you're seeing 9 of them because 4 of them are actually top secret. But as you know, the cast is such a beloved lineup of beloved characters, and we wanted to make sure we included as many of them as possible. And we actually worked very closely with the partner to make sure we were representing them as accurately as possible to the show.
So, Michael,
So I'll just
which
read
is your favorite minifigure here?
Oh, I don't know. I quite like Robin and Jonathan. I don't really have a good reason as to why those are my 2 particular favorites. I think they're just fun characters in the show, and sometimes when you take a character and turn them into a minifigure, like there's certain features that just do not translate. I remember 2 years ago, we made Ashwin and I made a model from Dune, and there's a minifigure of Timothy Chalamet as Paul Atreides, and I remember a lot of people reacting to it, just being like, "Oh, that does not look right." But we went back through the graphics and we're just like, what can we do? There's not really any. Unfortunately, Timothy Chalamet's head is not very much like a cylinder. It just isn't. So it just doesn't translate that well to a Lego minifigure, right? But these 2 just translated really great. Also, Dustin is also a super great version as a minifigure. And I also love Steve. I also like Mike. I also like Lucas. I also like Nancy. I also like 11. All right, my least favorite character, you want to know?
Absolutely.
This one.
Would have been my guess. So my last question is here. You've been the design lead on this one, but have there like other Lego designers been around to help you? Help you in a way.
Justin Ramsden designed the first Stranger Things set. I don't remember the name of it. Stranger Things: The Upside Down. And so when he heard that I was going to do this model, he came to me and was like, "Mike, let me help." And Justin, I'm kind of a Stranger Things expert, as you can tell by now. But at the time when I was starting out, I didn't know that much about the show. I'd only seen seasons 1 and seasons 3 because they just felt more odd to me.
And season
That's a
2
math
wasn't
joke.
that? Oh, math joke. I'm out. Yeah, he was always joking.
And so Justin, like, he knows the show so well. He knew all the Easter eggs to put in, all the things that were important. He knew all the right questions to ask about what was coming in season 5. So he was really helpful in that. So actually, I put in this box. It's a design he made that was in the first Stranger Things set. So we have that hidden in the attic here, like it was the moving boxes for the Wheelers in the original set. So we have one of those here. And yeah, he and I did a lot of the early explorations on how to build the house and what rooms to put in it and all those details. And then I said already, Adam Grabowski, he built the initial version of this van. And this car, he and I argued a lot about the right way to do this car. Actually, Justin and I argued about it. Adam and I argued about it. So I'm quite happy with the final result. We actually, I'm not going to say that. No.
But
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, strange things just happened here in this room. Thank you so much, everybody. Christopher Fleming Lee.
That does not count as having seen the show. Just so you're aware.
I'm good, but the build is awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Take care and see you soon. Bye bye.
Can I see the prototype? Because you said you were gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this was like the starting idea of how to make a house that would transform and open up. So it's a black square, and then you lift it, and then you reveal all the red, and all the different parts are splitting apart kind of chaotically. So not so much of like this, the main thing that stayed in from this is like that this middle section is going up to reveal something at the center. And Netflix gave us the idea that the thing that it should reveal in the center was this clock. We had other ideas, and I'll just leave it at that because those other ideas are other ideas for another time, maybe, or another season, or who knows what.
I think it's over, right? 5 seasons. I read it's over. But what do I know?
Stranger things have happened.